Here's a question that I got recently, and I figured I would answer it. Right now in this video. And the question was, why do you do like so many like day in the life like vlogs and stuff like that? Like why do you do something like this instead of like making like a channel that like uploads once a week? And the simple truth to that, or the simple answer to that, it's kind of twofold. It's one, it's more of a selfish, and it's inherently selfish, and then two, it's the exact opposite of that. It's wanting to give, like, just produce like content and share ideas with the world. The selfish thing, it's mostly just because I genuinely love doing it. Like, I wake up and I'm excited to make a new video. I'm excited to see what kind of video I'm able to create out of like just everyday life. Like, that's something that I've always loved about it, and that's something that originally drew me to this kind of content. And because of that, it's what keeps me going, really, and really sustains me. And two, I think there's going to be a shift. I'm predicting that there's going to be a shift within content where it's more relatable, it's more realistic, and it's more just about people's everyday lives. I think right now, and for a while, there's been this really big emphasis on like really fast cuts, really fast edits, and really painting this picture of like this perfect kind of lifestyle. Even just like looking through TikTok and stuff, seeing like how just normal videos typically do better, like shot with like iPhones and stuff like that, instead of big fancy expensive cameras, and then edited by like professional marketing agencies. You're starting to see the exact opposite of that with normal people with normal phones. They're starting to pull people in because I think there's a relatability there, and I think it's kind of refreshing being able to see just what everyday life looks like through other people's lenses. And then for me, on top of that, I wish YouTube had more daily creators. Like, I know it's a hard thing, and I know I think people that used to do daily stuff and stopped had really good excuse, because I think all of the reasoning is completely valid, and I've felt that at some point or another. And typically that's when I'll like take breaks and stuff like that. But two, I also think that if there were more daily creators that had like just sit down conversations, had like super relatable things, I don't know, that's something that I really wish was on the platform, and because of that, I try to create that in the assumption that there are other people like me that typically want to see like daily things again, and get excited for those kind of things. So I don't know where YouTube's going with it, but the answer to that question, simply like just like why do you do it, is because I really enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it too. And if you have any thoughts about that, then I don't know, let me know. I'm trying to get better at responding to comments and stuff. That's been something that I've been really trying to make an effort in. It's not easy, but I think that I'm getting better at it. Also, while we're on the topic of just asking questions, I shot 2 videos yesterday. One was like a normal day in the life video, and then another one was a long-term review of actually the Sony a7S III. I've been trying to do at least once a week where it's just a tabletop, super like barely any music, just me talking about like long-term reviews of products. Like, I did one with my iPhone, and I did a couple other ones with a couple other pieces of gear that I use a lot. Is that something that you enjoy? And if so, what would you like me to do a long review of next? I'm doing it once a week, or I'm committing to it once a week. And it's literally, I barely cut the thing. I think I made like 2 edits or 2 cuts within the entire like almost 10-minute video. And that's coming out next Tuesday, I believe. Well, actually, it came out yesterday, so you've already seen it. Yeah. Let me know what you think and what your thoughts are. Check this out. That I literally, TikTok just made that for me. Like, I put in, like, selected six photos, like film photos from Ireland, and it picked the song and everything. And it's honestly, I really like it. I don't know if it's just because I have an emotional connection to it because I was the one that took those pictures and it was there. I literally spent like 2 seconds on that, taking a break while I was waiting for this to render.
Tessa wants this mushroom chip.
This is technically my first cup of coffee that I'm making today because Savannah made coffee while I was on my run, and because of that, I'm not counting this as like the second. I'm trying to cut down on how much coffee I drink. It's not going well, if I'm being completely honest with you, but there is an effort being put in. Yeah. We got a couple of different coffees when we were at the store. Like, this is our second one that we got, and the first one, we got a couple different coffees, so making like the effort it's making the effort more difficult. I think another massive benefit to like doing daily content versus just uploading once a week is you develop a relationship, and it's almost like it's a daily series is what it really is, with your audience. And I think because of that, the back and forth and like the relationship between the creator and the audience is probably the strongest that you could get for making like content on the internet. YouTube naturally has that already. I feel like TikTok and Instagram, like I could only name a few creators that I actually like know by name, like off the top of my head, that I follow. And then to go even further, I could only name, like, I would say most of the content that I consume, I don't actually follow the person that is making the content. Only after like about 10 to 15 videos of like seeing them in a row is when I would like actually make the commitment to follow somebody. And same thing with Instagram. And I feel like YouTube, if you subscribe to that person, like, you kind of know the commitment that you're making up front, and I feel like that bond is a lot stronger. And then if you combine that with really, really frequent uploads, it just makes the bond a lot, it's just a lot different, and I think in a good way. And I think that is like what you get when you like pay the price of like the sheer amount of work that it is to make videos every single day. At least I think. I mean, this is all based on like my personal observations. So if you have different ones, then again, let me know, please, because I'd be curious to hear them.